Good morning, everyone. Hope you all are feeling fine. Yes, students, today we will discuss about celebrations. It's a new chapter, students. So, students, before we start, let's discuss introduction. Festivals are occasions that offer people a chance to celebrate together. Now, Peter, complete the given web chart by writing the names of the festivals, national and international, celebrated during the first 6 months of the year. Students, in this web chart, Peter, write down the names of festivals. You can write down, students, national or international festivals as per your choice. Okay, students? Now, students, let's begin with the first one. In the month of Jan, students, we can write down the festival name Makar Sankranti. Then, students, in Feb month, we celebrate International Mother's Language Day. Then, students, in March, we can write down the name of Hina Matsuri. It's a festival of Japan, students. Then, students, in April month, we can write down the name of Baisakhi. Then, students, in the month of May, we can write down the name of a festival that is Kotomono Hi. And students, in June, we can write down the festival name that is World Music Day. Like this, students, try to find out the festivals which we celebrate during these 6 months of the year and write down the space provided to you in this web chart. Now, students, read the encyclopedia entry given below about Hina Matsuri. Now, students, what is Hina Matsuri? It's a festival of Japan dedicated to girls. एक फेस्टिवल का नाम है स्टूडेंट्स और ये किसको डेडिकेटेड है बेटा? To girls. So, students, let's read about Hina Matsuri. 7-year-old Sayo in Osaka, Japan, looks forward to the third day of March. In which month, students, will celebrate Hina Matsuri? March, okay? When Hina Matsuri takes place. A day dedicated entirely to girls. Nearly every Japanese girl owns a special set of beautiful dolls, which has either been bought especially for her or has been in her family for many years. Now, students, the dolls represent traditional Japanese value. बेटा ये जो डॉल्स हैं ये ट्रेडिशनल जापानीज वैल्यूज़ को रिप्रेजेंट करती हैं और वो कौन सी वैल्यूज़ है स्टूडेंट्स? जापानीज वैल्यू सच एज कामनेस, जैसे कि कामनेस, देन स्टूडेंट्स, एंड dignity. Calmness and dignity, these two Japanese values, okay, and are intended to set an example that girls can follow. Now, students, my grandparents gave me this kimono. Now, students, what is kimono? It's the dress, okay, it's a dress, kimono. It has so many layers. You can see, students, so many layers are there. It has so many layers which makes it quite uncomfortable to wear. Uncomfortable क्यों है बेटा डालने में kimono? Because it has so many layers. Now, students, let's move on to the Awashima Shrine. The Japanese believe that a person's illness or bad luck can be transferred to a doll. Japanese students जो है क्या बिलीव करते हैं कि एक पर्सन की इलनेस है, ये जो बैड लक है बेटा वो डोल में ट्रांसफ़र हो जाता है. दे आर फॉर होल्ड अ प्योरिफिकेशन सेरेमनी. इसलिए स्टूडेंट्स में प्योरिफिकेशन सेरेमनी बनाते हैं ईच ईयर ड्यूरिंग हिना मसूरी एट द अवाशिमा श्राइन नियर ओसाका. आफ्टर द प्रेयर्स are completed, the boats are set afloat in water. And some people believe that the dolls go to the country of the gods. और कुछ लोगों का बेटा क्या बिलीफ है एसोसिएटेड विद हिना मसूरी कि ये डोल्स जो है बेटा दीज डोल्स गो टू द कंट्री ऑफ गोड्स, कि ये गोड्स की कंट्री में जाती हैं एंड कैरी द ऑनर्स इल फॉर्चून विद देम. और जो लोगों का इल फॉर्चून है बेटा दुर्भाग्य है बैड लक है उसे भी अपने साथ ले जाती हैं. ओके. After the prayers are completed, the boats are set afloat in water, and some people believe that the dolls go to the country of the gods and carry the honor's ill fortune with them. Now, students, ceremony of dolls. Huge crowds gathered outside the shrine. Now, students, what do you mean by shrine? Like a holy place. जैसे बेटा हमारे टेम्पल होते हैं, होली प्लेस, पवित्र स्थान बेटा, वैसे ही shrine. Okay. Huge crowds gathered outside the shrine to watch the ceremony. इस ceremony को देखने के लिए बहुत भीड़ होती है बेटा वहाँ पर, which is called Nagashi Bina. इस ceremony को बेटा क्या बुलाते हैं? Nagashi Bina. और इसका क्या मीनिंग है बेटा Nagashi Bina का? Casting the dolls out to sea. Okay, Nagashi Bina means casting the dolls out to sea. Now students, the dolls are placed in boats, and after prayers have been said, the boats are led in a procession from the shrine to the nearby sea. And Shintoists dressed in religious Japanese robes. जो Shintoist people हैं बेटा वो क्या करते हैं? Religious Japanese robes. Robes means dresses. Okay, robes mean dress. Shintoists dressed in religious Japanese robes chant prayers. वो prayers बोलते हैं as they follow the path down the sea. Yes, students, now we can see Sayo's doll display. We can see here, students, in this picture. 10 days before this festival, students, Sayo and her mother clean the best room of the house. बेटा जैसे हमारे कोई भी फेस्टिवल होता है बेटा, लाइक दिवाली कुछ भी, तो बेटा हम अपने घर को क्लीन करते हैं. ऐसे ही बेटा वहाँ पर उन्होंने क्या किया जापान में, जब उनका ये फेस्टिवल था स्टूडेंट्स हीना मसूरी, तो उन्होंने क्या किया, अपने हाउस को बहुत क्लीन करा, एक रूम को बहुत अच्छे से. ओके. 10 days before the festival, Sayo and her mother clean the best room of the house and erect a 7-tier platform. 7-tier platform उन्होंने बनाया स्टूडेंट्स. On the highest step, सबसे ऊपर वाले स्टेप पे, on the highest step, Sayo's mother places the emperor and empress rolls. सबसे ऊपर empress और empress rolls को बिठाया उन्होंने. Beneath them, और उसके नीचे स्टूडेंट्स, are the rest of the palace staff. जितना भी पैलेस का स्टाफ था स्टूडेंट्स, उनको उन्होंने सेट किया. Are the rest of the palace staff, and on the bottom, और बेटा सबसे नीचे, on the bottom step is the palace furniture. सबसे नीचे क्या रखा गया? पैलेस का furniture. A polished chest of drawers. Okay. 10 days before the festival, Sayo and her mother clean the best room of the house and erect a 7-tiered platform. On the highest step, Sayo's mother places the emperor and empress stools, and beneath them are the rest of the palace staff, and on the bottom step is the palace furniture. सबसे नीचे क्या रखा गया बेटा? पैलेस का फर्नीचर. और सबसे ऊपर टॉप पे बेटा क्या था? एम्परर एंड एम्प्रेस. टेस्टी स्नैक्स. नाउ स्टूडेंट्स, जब हमारे यहाँ फेस्टिवल होते हैं हम टेस्टी स्नैक्स को बनाते हैं ना और एंजॉय करते हैं. लाइक सेम स्टूडेंट्स, टेस्टी स्नैक्स वर देयर. वन ऑफ द ट्रेडिशनल फूड्स फॉर हीना मसूरी इज पिंक राइस केक्स. ट्रेडिशनल फूड जो था बेटा हीना मसूरी का, वो क्या था? पिंक राइस केक्स. और उसको क्या नेम देते थे बेटा? वो कॉल्ड मोची. ओके. पिंक राइस केक्स कॉल्ड मोची, विच आर रैप्ड इन चेरी ब्लॉसम. जिसको चेरी ब्लॉसम है, और चेरी ब्लॉसम का नेम क्या था बेटा? साकुरा. ओके. विच आर रैप्ड इन चेरी ब्लॉसम लीव्स. These seasonal treats by parties. Okay. These seasonal treats are called sakura mochi. और इनको हम क्या बोलते हैं? sakura mochi. Cakes and snacks are also prepared and offered first to dolls and then to the visitors. और बेटा जो भी ये केक बनाते थे और स्नैक्स बनाते थे, सबसे पहले बेटा ये किसको ऑफर करते थे? उन डोल्स को. फर्स्ट टू द डोल्स एंड देन टू द विजिटर्स. और बाकी जितने भी विजिटर्स हैं बेटा, उनको सबको ये बाद में चीज़ें ऑफर की जाती थी. सायो's favorite doll is a beautiful empress. सायो की फेवरेट डोल कौन थी बेटा? Empress, beautiful empress. The empress is dressed in ceremonial court robe, which is made up of 12 layers of silk. How many layers, students? उस ड्रेस में कितनी layers थी? 12 layers. Of which बेटा? Of silk. Okay. And then students, the cherry blossom tree represents the season of the फेस्टिवल। और जो चेरी ब्लॉसम ट्री है स्टूडेंट्स, वो क्या रिप्रेजेंट करता है? द सीजन ऑफ द फेस्टिवल। रेड कॉटन क्लॉथ कवर्स द स्टेप्स ऑफ द elaborate display. Now students, you can see in this picture that a red cotton क्लॉथ कवर्स द स्टेप्स, कि एक रेड कॉटन का क्लॉथ है स्टूडेंट्स, और इसने क्या करा कि जितने भी स्टेप्स हैं स्टूडेंट्स इनको कवर कर रखा है। ओके, अ रेड कॉटन क्लॉथ कवर्स द स्टेप्स ऑफ द एलाबोरेट डिस्प्ले. Now students, I am repeating, so listen carefully. Hina Matsuri is a festival celebrated in Japan every year on 3rd March. And this day is entirely dedicated to the Japanese girl. Remember these main points, students, okay? Every girl here has a beautiful set of dolls which represents the traditional Japanese values like calmness and dignity. And students, on this day, the girls wear a traditional Japanese dress called kimono. What's the name of this special dress, students? Kimono, which has several layers in it. And after that, students, a purification ceremony called Nagashi Bina. What is Nagashi Bina, students? It's a purification ceremony. Okay, beta? A purification ceremony called Nagashi Bina is held at Awashima Shrine. कहाँ पर होती है बेटा ये ceremony? Awashima Shrine near Osaka on this day. Huge crowds gather to watch this ceremony outside the shrine. And then students, the dolls are placed in the boats, and after the prayers, the boats are led in the procession from the shrine to the sea. And students, these dolls are believed to carry the person's illness. और बेटा इन dolls से कुछ beliefs हैं जो related है, like these dolls carry the person's illness, कि ये जो dolls हैं person की illness को अपने साथ carry करके ले जाती हैं, and bad luck with them and go to the country of goat, और goat की country में चली जाती हैं. Japanese prepare pink rice cakes. Now what's this pink rice cakes? Beta, it's called sakura mochi, and many other snacks are made. And students, these are the first offered to the dolls. और बेटा ये जो dishes हैं like sakura mochi, तो ये सबसे पहले किसको हम ऑफर करते हैं? These are first offered to the dolls and then to the all the visitors. Okay students, now students, read it once again and try the exercise related to part A. Okay students, that's all for today. Thanks beta and have a nice day.